Hey Alex, I've been hearing so much buzz about quantum computing this year, especially about something called the coherence bottleneck. What even is that, and why is everyone suddenly so excited about overcoming it?
Heidi, oh my gosh, it's absolutely huge. The coherence bottleneck, right? So imagine a quantum bit, a qubit, as this super fragile, delicate little thing. It can hold information, but only for a tiny, tiny fraction of a second before it decoheres, basically loses its quantum state. It's been the biggest hurdle, truly, in making practical quantum computers. But in 2025, we've just seen some mind-blowing breakthroughs, just massive leaps forward.
Wow, mind-blowing sounds serious. So if they can't stay coherent, it's what's the point, really? It's like trying to do a complex calculation on a calculator that just resets every millisecond, right?
Exactly, you've got it. Longer coherence times mean we can perform more operations, more gates, on these qubits before they essentially forget their state. It's fundamental for error correction, which is critical for making quantum computers actually useful, like beyond a lab curiosity. This year, it's really all about new materials, surprisingly.
New materials? That's not what I'd expect. I thought it was all about intricate circuit design or something. So which institutions are really leading the charge here, specifically?
Princeton University, absolutely. They're a massive player. Researchers like Natalie DeLeon and Andrew Houck have just rocked the world of superconducting qubits. In November 2025, a Princeton team published findings in Nature, and get this, they detailed a superconducting qubit that maintained quantum coherence for over 1 millisecond. 1 millisecond, Heidi.
1 millisecond? Okay, that sounds like a tiny amount of time to me, honestly. But you're saying it's a huge deal, right? What was it before then?
Oh, it's massive. Previous lab records were like a third of that, and typical commercial processors are only hitting 50 to 70 microseconds, sometimes even less. We're talking about a 15-fold improvement over commercial stuff. The innovation? They use tantalum metal on a high-purity silicon substrate instead of the usual aluminum on sapphire. Tantalum, it just has superior stability, fewer defects, which really cuts down on energy loss.
So it's really the material, the actual element, that made the difference? That's kind of wild. Was Princeton the only one making such big waves, or are there other players doing cool stuff?
Oh, absolutely, not just Princeton. Aalto University in Finland also made a huge splash earlier in 2025, in July actually. They published their own transmon qubit coherence measurement in Nature Communications, recording a maximum echo coherence time of 1 millisecond with a median of half a millisecond. Another huge leap, totally pushing past previous records.
Okay, so Finland, Princeton, that's a global effort then. Are these different approaches, or are they all kind of converging on the same principles?
They're all tackling coherence, but with slightly different innovations. NIST SQMS Center, for example, by May 2024, their nanofabrication task force got reproducible improvements in niobium qubits, reaching 0.6 milliseconds, which is 600 microseconds. They used a surface encapsulation technique, which prevents those pesky, lossy oxides from forming. And guess what? Tantalum was crucial there too as a capping layer. It really is the year of tantalum, it seems.
So comparing them, we've got aluminum at 50 to 70 microseconds, niobium up to 600, and tantalum now over a millisecond, sometimes even 1.68 milliseconds. That's a huge spectrum. But what does all this actually mean for the everyday application of quantum computers?
Heidi, it means everything. This isn't just a lab number. It's the foundational step towards fault tolerance. Fault tolerance is basically the holy grail. Longer-lived qubits mean we can run more complex algorithms and, crucially, implement quantum error correction more efficiently. Before, the overhead for error correction was just immense, almost impossible.
So, instead of dedicating most of your qubits to just keeping the others stable, you can actually use them for computation?
Precisely. Industry reports from late 2025 confirm that quantum error correction is now a universal priority. These extended coherence times, they dramatically reduce the overhead needed, allowing us to build utility-scale quantum computers. Think drug discovery, advanced material science, totally unbreakable cryptography. It's all becoming so much more tangible now, all thanks to these amazing material science breakthroughs.